What's going on, guys? It's the next weekend. We're now gonna get the motor together. A nice sunny day. It's Friday. George just got here. He got off work. I had the day off. So
you were lazy and didn't get nothing done.
We're gonna clean the block, the surface, just like we did with the heads, with a block and some sandpaper, some WD or PV blaster. We'll run a tap through all the holes just to make sure all the threads are clean. And start getting this motor back together and ready to go in the car. And we have our Howard cam and our roller lifters. We're going to open these up and get them soaking in oil. George is over here finishing cleaning up the block.
Do that now.
Got the little ridge in one of the cylinders we're trying to get cleaned up. You know, you clean up your workbench and then it's disasters. But seems like pretty nice quality. We're just gonna drop them in. So I don't think all of them will fit in here, but as long as I can get, yeah, I might grab another container. All right, that's 4 of them in there. We get those soaking, and then start assembling this motor. So all right, we got our Howard cam. I'll post the cam specs for you nerds. George likes the cam specs.
I do.
Right now, lubing the cam. Hopefully this cam does good. Last cam not so much. Slowly slide in, try not to beat up the bearings too much. I don't like that. Okay.
Where do you want to paint these head gaskets at?
Anywhere you can find a spot for it.
Hood of the car?
Sure.
I'll paint one side of the truck. Do one side of the sign, let it dry.
You just hang them somewhere.
Huh?
I'm sure we can find something to hang them with. Alright.
Nice.
Cam is in. New cam retainer. This actually has a thrush washer or bearing in it. The factory ones are just flat. I lost a bolt, so I went ahead and just ordered this one instead. Sounded like the right thing to do. But this should go on like so. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like an LS, but not really much of a Ford guy. This is actually the first small block Ford I've built. So, kind of a learning curve. But it's kind of like a small block Chevy and an LS put together, so shouldn't be too hard. And then just want to make sure that this is all correct, which it should be. All right, so now I just need to torque the cam retaining bolts and bolt the cam gear on. So let me do that, and we'll get back to you guys. Make sure you clean your tool before you put it in the hole.
It's important.
Lube? Not necessary. Just make sure it's clean. Alright, we got our dowels pins in. Now let's grab the copper coated head gasket that George prepared for us.
You know, we should have painted this thing other than blue.
Front.
Yes.
Front. It doesn't even front. I think it just doesn't matter as long as it's front. I don't know. So I am one of the people that's religious with copper coat. So some people swear by it, some people don't. I enjoy it. I prefer it. So let's go ahead and grab cylinder head. Wait. Oh, the cylinder heads are a lot lighter. Oh shit. Alright. Too big.
I'll use computer.
Yeah. Alright, now it's time for the ARPs. We're only gonna do one head at a time, George. It's hard to do both.
I know, but I'm gonna set this gasket on here so I didn't have to worry about it getting blown over in the wind and falling on the ground.
So now it's gonna sit on there, fall over, and get blown away and fall on the ground.
Possibly.
Yeah.
No, I just took the copper coat off of my finger then.
Alright, well, we'll get this head bolted on and get back to you guys. Alright guys, it got late last night. We ended up getting the motor back together. Didn't film any of it. Kind of in a rush. But George is cleaning up the Z-bar. We're going to spray it black real quick so it doesn't look ugly. And get the clutch and flywheel and everything. And get this motor in. Hopefully it doesn't fight us too much. Not a lot of room in a 66 Mustang with headers, and 4-speed, and all the bullshit. George likes to make paint run. It's his favorite.
Hey, something's got to run. It's a Ford.
Ouch. Dad jokes.
Dad jokes. Got them all day.
Hey George, how many running Chevys do you have?
All right, that's not very nice right now. Sad.
At least I have more broken down Fords than I have broken down Chevys, so I'm just saying. There's two of them. There's that one and the Mustang.
And right now, there's only one broken down Chevy in the driveway.
It's not broken down. It just needs a fuel pump. And that one runs. It just
Needs a part.
It's just idles really high.
This one needs the transmission in it.
Yeah.
All right, we're good.
All right. Well, I guess
Looks good.
let it dry.
Yeah.
And we can hang it on our nice little paint booth over there in the grass.
You like that?
It's a good little paint booth. Pool ladder works really good.
Great for hanging parts.
All right. Well, let's get this motor up, get the clutch on, and start getting this thing in there. We had to go to Harbor Freight and get a new air over hydraulic for the cherry picker. We've been robbing the one off the tube bender, going back and forth, and we finally got sick of it. This one,
Amazing gusto.
amazing how quick they go brand new. Never had one so quick.
This one don't mess around.
Yeah. If you guys haven't already, you invest in one of these. I mean, it's the best thing. So, well, we're going to want to get both of these up on the surface. Yeah. At least those wheels. So. There we go. Something else we are starting to develop is plates to bolt to your engine stand so you don't have to use the little arms that always are pain in the ass and just. That one is for a small block Chevy. We're gonna make spacers for them. We're gonna design one for a small block Ford as well.
Yeah, because these suck.
Yeah, we're gonna sell them, see what we can get for them. Not sure what we'll sell them for, but probably around 50-60 bucks is what we're thinking. So I think that's a pretty good deal for what it is, and we'll include bolts and the spacers and the whole 9 yards to make them work. You just gotta make sure you have the engine stand. Engine stand won't be included, so be pretty nice. Before we put the flywheel on, you Ford guys know the most important thing, because you've all done it before, and you put the clutch and flywheel on without the back plate. So I got the backing plate. Put that on first. I've done it. We've all done it. We've all forgot to put it on. It's actually pretty dang important for the proper spacing of everything. So. Yeah, it's dirty. Yeah. I can't believe I didn't clean it either, but we'll be all right.
It's okay for who it's for.
No, it's just, you know, no one's going to see it except for me and the world that goes underneath it. So, starter's on my side. That's the bottom. You have it on upside down. Well, I mean, look at it. There's paint on it. How are you painting it with the bell housing on? Come on.
Who fucking knows? Some people are impressive.
All right. Put a bolt in. Just to kind of keep it in place. The dowel pins should hold it, but just to be safe.
This is what I really wanted to wipe off.
All right, wipe that off. I will get the sealant.
I ain't fitting with the fucking creeper under this thing.
Why not?
Because I'm fat. Oh.
That's why I said lower it slowly.
Don't lower it while you were down here. Oh. Honk.
That means it's in.
Yep. Means it's in nice and tight. These aren't the right bolts either.
No?
No.
Alright, so
I need to find shorter bolts.
Shorter bolts for the starter.
Find me 2 shorter bolts. I'll stay here.
Found the right length bolts.
Gotta get my arm back in here.
It's kind of awkward. You know, Mustangs make these small block Fords look huge.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
We're gonna fix the exhaust on this thing too.
Yeah, we're gonna redo the whole exhaust.
Cause that's ugly.
Yeah, that was just what was in it. That was the don't get it right, getting running thing, you know? That drives me insane, I hate it.
Oh, I need a smaller socket.
Oh man.
I got it snugged up, but that's about it. I need a 1/2-inch socket.
Alright, let me grab you one.
Thank you. You grab those other 2 bolts?
Yeah, I grabbed the other ones. They're smaller. I have 4 of them, so it makes me wonder what they go to.
Yeah, I can't really get a ratchet on that, but I got it snug. See, you're snug as a bug in a rug.
I feel like those are good ones, right? No?
No. Oh, they're smaller.
Smaller.
They're probably 1/4 inch.
Alright, that can have to wait. Alright, the motor's in. Actually went in pretty smooth. The headers are laid in there. Have the valve covers and intake just sitting on there for now. Gotta finish tightening up all the bolts. But it's looking good in this engine bay, I gotta say. Occasionally me and George do good work.
Hey. We do good work all the time.
Yeah, all the time. So, waiting for some push rods to come and start putting the front of this motor back together. Got to figure out what intake to use. I have this one, and then there's the other one on the wall over there.
A pretty blue one.
It's blue. That plate won't stay on there because it doesn't work with the Holley carburetor. But this is where we're at as of now. One step closer. George just put in the last 2 bell housing bolts so we can tighten them up. I'm going to order new header bolts because these headers are a pain to tighten. So, what do you think, George?
I think we're doing good. I think we get that tight. Get the clutch all set up on. Maybe start putting some of the front of the motor together, call it a day.
Yeah. And maybe hit that intake with some purple power, get it nice and clean. Pressure wash it. I can start running wires back to the coil, and heck yeah, I'm excited, guys. For some reason, I didn't even have to talk him into climbing in the car and putting the brake switch back on. Manual cars are a lot of fun until the sticks in your way. Maybe you get that one and have the little collar key that holds it on.
I can't see my lights in my face now. What the hell? How's this supposed to go on there?
Very carefully. Alright, we got carried away working on the car. Kind of forgot to pick up the camera and film. Water pump's on, intake's on, harmonic balancer's on, fuel pump's on, alternator's kind of on.
One
header is bolted on. I gotta get more header bolts. Ford life. George is putting on the valve covers because he can't resist himself.
They look good.
So the car is coming along really, really nice. It has magically already pulled fuel to the fuel pump. I was turning it over, putting it on top dead center, and fuel just started squirting out of the hose. So that's cool. Means my fuel pump is still good. I mean, engine bay is looking solid. Got a new radiator inside. Got the wiring harness. Still need to put in the little oil sensor spout thing, whatever you want to call it. Ford guys, let me know what the thing's called. I don't know. I call it dumb. Ford guys call it something different. Yeah, we just need to put the pulleys on. I'm gonna get some aluminum spray paint because this is actually a factory cast iron one. It's pretty heavy, yeah. So it's probably original to the car. So I would actually like to keep it with the car. I think keeping the original parts is good. I'm a dum-dum and ordered the wrong gear for the new distributor. So yeah, we gotta address that. Almost got the Camaro to go there, but believe it or not, motion throttle body, motion block off plate for the outer control valve right here. Yeah, you know, they just that's as far as it goes in. You know, I mean, come on, motion. You're better than that. So email them, let's see what they have to say. That shouldn't happen though. It's literally labeled to work with their throttle body. So
race car life.
But it's coming along good. This car is looking fantastic. I can't wait to start it up and
show the wife.
Yeah, surprise her. She'll be excited. Still got some wiring. I gotta run the wires to the starter and run all that harness. I believe is all to the sensors, the dash and stuff. It was like 2 years when I ordered that harness, so I'm not sure. It should be for the rally pack though, because this car does have a rally pack that's not currently in it. I think it's in the trunk. So, but it would be cool to get the car on the road, start some body work, get it in some primer. And then I gotta find this color. I believe it's called Ember Glow. It's kind of a, in my opinion, a rare color. I have not seen very many Mustangs painted that color, and it's stock. I think it's a pretty cool option on this car. So GT 4-speed V8 Ember Glow, pony pack interior. I've ran the VIN. It's all legit to the car, so it's kind of cool. So we were looking through some old pictures not too long ago. We actually found out the wheels that the wife's dad had on this car are actually the wheels that are on the S10 right now. So never knew it until we found an old picture. I'll find the picture and I'll put it in the video so you guys can see it. It's pretty sweet. It's probably from real early 2000s. So
that's when those wheels were popular.
Yeah. But man, I gotta find my spacer. So went back with the factory style alternator bracket because now it has the right water pump on it. This was a really nice alternator bracket. I got it from Speed Design or something. He's pretty big on small block Fords. I found him on Facebook. He makes really good products. He was the first one that made something I liked, so I'll put a link to his description, but he makes some good parts. They're kind of expensive, but they're worth it. So yeah, get a little bit more done. We got to run in town, get some more bolts and stuff. So but That's where we're at as of now.
Looking good, though.
Looking good. We need to find the firing order, so we can put the plugs on. Luckily, these plug wires are all numbered. I don't remember the firing order. I just know where 1 is.
I know where 1 and 3 is.
Where's 3?
3 is right here. I'll pull up firing order in a second.
I'll find number 3. 3's right next to it.
Yes.
Fucking Fords.
If it was a Chevy, we'd have the firing order down.
I don't even know the firing order for a Chevy. I don't remember that nonsense, dude.
8. 4.
Wait, 8's next.
Yeah, 8's right here.
8.
4.
4.
5.
5.
6, 2, 7.
6.
2 and 7.
2. And 7. Lucky number 7.
Coil wire?
The coil wire is over here. It's a long. What do I do with it?
I didn't see it.
I just had it.
Great.
Oh, it's on the ground right there.
You had it. I figured you already lost it.
Yeah, well, it's long. It's the worst thing about small cap distributors.
Small cap distributors and big plug wires.
Yeah, because how am I going to get the coil wire on there? Very carefully. Sorry, dropped the phone. Coil wire.
Gonna wrap this around the strut tower? Jesus.
Yeah. I can trim it and remake it when we relocate the coil right here.
I think it looks way better right there.
Right here?
Yep.
Yeah, so do I. Get it off the firewall and it'll look good.
Give it a new home.
Alright, well, we'll finish plumbing these wires. Spark plugs are loose. I'm going to make George fix the spark plug socket because these are, what, 3/16? 13/16 spark plug. And so they're a bitch. So George is going to machine down the socket a little bit so it goes on a little bit easier. I mean, it'd be cool if it was 3/16 spark plugs. Those are small. I'm retarded, guys, if you haven't noticed. So, but yeah, let me just kind of route these and make them look good-ish. And then we got some stuff to do, and we'll be back later.